Yeah, we enter chapter 1. Storming through the Rose Quarters. So yeah, you see that one actually did have icons on it, which... Okay, so these are Koopas. These guys absolutely destroyed me as a kid. They're really tough for a new kid player. Okay, this battle looks like a nightmare. So those Koopas are going to do 4 damage each. And I think the Koopas are going to do 4 as well. And also Goombario can't attack the spiky Goombas. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to have him tattle on the Koopa, because we don't know his stats yet. So how Koopas work is they have defense, which means they take a flat damage less from everything. But however, if you flip them over with a jump, then their defense goes down to 0. You can also flip them over with power blocks. I'm going to use the power block here to kill both of these Goombas, just to avoid taking any massive amounts of damage. And that'll mean that guy stays on his back for another round. And we end up escaping this without taking any damage at all, which is nice. We don't get any extra money from the badge we got, because we didn't take any damage at all. But believe me, we will. So this is a flower pickup that heals your FP, but we're already at max. So at this point, I want to start using my flower points to actually do things in normal battles. Okay, so I'm gonna recoup right away because I'm pretty sure these guys are gonna do 4 damage to me, which is not fun. Okay, so I screwed up that action command, which meant I only hit him once. It's actually okay on Koopas because of how their health. Okay, I just screwed up 2 in a row. That is really embarrassing. And these guys are also pretty beautiful. Okay, why did I screw up all my action commands? Am I just dumb? Okay, there we go. Guess I need to relearn the timings a bit. Okay, there we go. So actually, that's surprising because these guys normally do 2, but you'll see I blocked that, and I blocked 2 of the damage. In the original Paper Mario, the unmodded one, you can only block 1 damage at a time without a special badge. So I guess the mod changed it so that while all enemies do double damage, you also block double. So that would make things a lot scarier when doing action commands, while at the same time making battles just as doable. So I guess I just have to be good at action commands. Okay, so we got a winged spiky Goomba. And that thing is not in the normal game. That is scary. So remember when I said that the only winged spiky enemy was later? And there's only 1? Well, apparently that isn't the case anymore because we got this thing. So the only way I can actually hurt this guy is with a fire flower. Yeah, because I didn't equip hammer throw. So I'm going to have to use my fire flower here. Although first I'm going to have Goombario tattle on him because that's honestly hilarious. This will be a new description. Well, Mario, we might be in trouble here. You don't say, because there's literally no way to hit this guy with anything at this point, other than a fire flower or hammer throw. So Goombario basically just tells us we're hooped, which it would be if we didn't have this. That's a good thing I bought that. This does 3 damage to everyone, which you saw earlier. And yep, we're all dead. Get some flower star points. So we actually get another badge here, which is Dizzy Attack. I don't think that was here in the original game. I think this has been moved. But I think before this was multi-bounce or something. Anyway, so that'll let us have a special attack that makes enemies dizzy, but we don't actually want that right now. Because what we need is to equip Hammer Throw, apparently. Because we got these flying spiky Goombas now. So I'm gonna have to remove Payoff, which is sad. Okay, so that's a Fright Charm. So that's a... I explained this earlier, but it makes most enemies run away. It's very useful. Okay, so Hammer Bros here. Those were not here in the original game either. That's an endgame enemy right there. Do I even want to fight that guy? Should I heal first? I think that might be a good idea. I might just get utterly destroyed here. Oh, at least we first struck him. Oh, and he's got defense. Okay. These are the Hammer Bros. You've seen them before. So the Hammer Bro hammers shrink you. which I think lowers your attack. Normally these guys are fought in the last area of the game. They have 20 health. God. I think we can stun lock him though. Oh, and we can't. 10 damage. Alright, so we're gonna have to run, because there's literally no way we're beating this guy. So running gifted to smash the button. Okay, so we made it, thank goodness. Okay, that was really scary. Like, really scary. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. That's running it. So when you run, you actually lose points. I'm just gonna exit the screen after I grab this PAL block. Okay, so we cannot fight those guys. We literally can't. They're just way too strong. So we're gonna have to avoid them. I think they would have added like a line about how they're too hard. But yeah. Okay, so this is another battle. Probably want to use PAL block to just pretty much instantly win this. It'll only do half the Koopa's health, but it'll flip them both. I like that they made the PAL blocks flip Koopas in this. It's kind of a reference to the original Mario Bros. Not the Super Mario Bros, but the one where you're a plumber and you're dealing with Spinies, and the one where the PAL block was introduced. And I messed up that action command. Guess I'm bad. Thankfully we don't lose anything to it. Anyways, this makes things interesting. We got really, really hard enemies showing up. We have to hammer this tree. Make this appear. We have to not get hit by this guy, otherwise we're extremely screwed. Okay, so we got a bridge now. Oh! Okay, we got away. Good. I'm gonna actually avoid this guy because you don't get anything for fighting him, and we're out of healing. And attack all items, I think. I think we can just fight these guys, actually. I don't think we need to do anything special here. And it'll give me a chance to test out my theory about the double defense. So all according to plan so far. I would like to block this. Nope, I messed it up. I'll Talus this guy down, why not? Because we can one-shot this guy with the hammer if I actually get it right. Alright, that was not really a problem. We're half dead, though. Okay, thank God we dropped a mushroom. We're probably gonna end up having to eat that. There's a sleepy sheep there, which is good. Can use that. This we can get later. I totally forgot that I need someone else to get that. Sorry about that. Sleepy sheep. So this guy, I feel like we're gonna have to sleepy sheep this guy to beat him, but we do need the experience. We're gonna need sleepy sheep. So sleepy sheep I think is only a chance of working, but it'll definitely slow down these enemies and DPS a lot. Okay, so that actually got all of them. I like how all enemies have sleeping sprites. It's just a nice feature, you know. So we're going to be attacking in a specific order here, because the hammer can only be used in the first enemy in the row. So we're going to have Goombario attack that guy twice to finish him off, and then be able to use the hammer on this guy to one-shot him. And then the last guy will die next turn. By the way, the number with the X is the amount of turns that you have a status. You can see exactly when these enemies will wake up, which is honestly awesome. Something else I really like about this game. Okay, so we got some healing, we got some coins, I like it. Nothing with the invisible block there that there ain't. Coins. Nice. Alright, so this guy follows you with his eyes, and there's actually something you can do with him. It's like a little dance sequence thing. And he drops a bunch of healing stuff. I just think that's kind of a cute feature. I can't remember if he gives you anything. We're gonna be healing up on him. There's also a honey syrup behind this guy. I don't know what these things are even supposed to be. But for now, we gotta go to Koopa Village, which is down here. And I don't think there's any enemies between us and Koopa Village. I might be wrong. There's these 3 blocks, which I can't remember what the purpose of them is. But yeah, exciting stuff. So we're in Koopa Village. You may be thinking this isn't the kind of music for a village, because there's this thing going on with these bad fuzzies, those things. And they've been stealing everyone's shells. And you see they got like little vests on out of the shells. You have to hammer them to get those shells back. I'm actually worried here because there's a boss, like a mini-boss fight at the end of this, and I'm all out of attacking items. Anyways, for now it's basically like a little mini-game thing. You just have to get back everyone's shells. And I don't think these fuzzies can attack me. I think they just like see me. I'm worried the mod may have added them as normal enemies, in which case we'd be in pretty big trouble in this area. Also, can we shop? Yes, looks like we can. Okay, so you may be noticing the prices are actually different from Toad Town, which is something else I like about this game. The prices kind of change based on where you are. It's kind of supply and demand type thing. We're gonna need more healing items. Yeah, some cool items there. Voltshroom basically charges you up. That makes enemies you touch you take damage. It's kind of situationally useful. And the Dizzy Dial does a dizzying attack to all enemies. Okay, so this guy is Chuck Quizbro. This guy is honestly a bro. He's like this worm thing. He appears in random kind of set areas, so one of a certain amount of areas, and then gives you a quiz question. And there's so many of them in the game. And he asks you what color pants the Goomba King was wearing, which I think is red and white. So the question you get is actually random, based on your progression in the game, and he gives you a star piece every time. But it disappears if you've gotten it right or wrong. Oh, what? Okay, so I think this was added to the mod, being able to do multiple of his in one go. So this is a new question, actually. I guess they changed up some of the questions. What? Oh, I guess I didn't talk to him. Oh, that's interesting. So, yeah, I guess they changed up Chuck Quizmo, which is cool. You might want to take a few looks around for this stuff. That's why you just have to walk up too slowly. Yeah, so actual turtles can't do that with their shells, if you didn't know. They, yeah, it's attached to their bones or something. These blue blocks you can roll around. We'll be seeing a few of those throughout the run. Oh, I might call this a run, it's not a speed run. Sorry, I've been watching a lot of speed runs lately, I apologize. Oh, well, there's a fuzzy in there. And there was conspicuously someone that's going on in this house. It's this guy. This guy has a bandana, making him a unique Koopa. His name is Cooper, which is a kind of unique name for a Koopa. Okay, so we gotta grab the one that stole his shell, which is this one. Fuzzies say New York, which is something I guess they just added to this game. By the way, this house is amazing. I love this place. I would live here. Anyway, so the New York is something that they just say. I don't know why they added it. It's just a thing, I guess. So those fuzzies will actually attack you if they get you. I'm avoiding them because this fight, I'm worried about it. By the way, this is the only time we see fuzzies for the whole game in a normal run. But this is a mod, so we might be seeing more of them. There's a little puzzle here. Or I guess mini game. You have to follow the one with the shell. It's a shell game, but instead of looking under shells, we're trying to find the shell. Okay, so yeah, this one. Oh, I can't hit it! That was just a warm-up, he says. Why doesn't he just, like, run away instead of doing all this. So he actually jumped into the same tree, which I guess he was trying to juke me. And now he's in serious mode. This is actually really classic. And he's in this one. So he gives us the shell, but then he said he won't be bad anymore, I promise. Totally. Can you not shake these? I thought there was an item you could get here, but maybe not. And there's Cooper. He's gonna fight the fuzzies and get back his own shell, but we already got it. And now he's happy he's got it, and he's gonna put it back on. It's blue, because he's a special Koopa. Blue Koopas were actually in Super Mario World. If Yoshi ate them, he could fly. So I guess if Yoshi ate Cooper, he'd be able to fly. Random observations. There's a guy named Professor Colorado, who's like Indiana Jones the Koopa. And we see more of him later. He's this hero. He says he's been admiring Colorado since he was in his egg. Which is kind of a curious thing. So Cooper has a really useful ability called Shell Toss, which is this, which will let us get a couple of those items we passed. But for now, we have another mini-boss. He changed his mind and wants to attack us. So this is kind of the Cooper tutorial. But I really don't trust this because not only is there 4 fuzzies now, they're probably buffed up based on this being a harder mob. So I'm gonna hit him with a Fire Flower first. This might just kill him all instantly or whatever. Let's find another one. Oh, yeah, there we go. Oh well. We're almost level 3 now. And I can't remember if there's still fuzzies in this area or if it's peaceful now. Anyways, we can now get this. So Cooper's shell lets us retrieve things at different distance like this. And this is an HP plus patch. I really like this one because so it costs 3 BP, which is the amount you gain from leveling BP, and it increases your HP by the amount that you would get if you increased HP instead. So basically, it turns an HP increase or a BP increase into a kind of flux slot, which you can use for either HP or BP. See, they now have a star piece up here. What a shock. So grab that. If we go into here, then there's actually a chain of side quests available in here with this old man. His name is Koopa Koot, and he asks you for favors, and you get some really cool stuff from this. Including a couple of star pieces and access to some mini games. Or mainly in this blue star piece. Some of them are real pain, so I maybe won't choose to do them. This is the Indiana Jones kid's wife. So we're just borrowing a book here. In a normal RPG, she might just already have it on hand. Which is like, why are we already holding this? But because these guys have an attention to detail, they should make her go into the back and look for it. So it gives us 1 coin, but that will unlock another quest later. So basically you get 1 quest per chapter of the game. And we're just going to do that one now because it's all in town. Nice and easy, no real way to speed it up. This blue one is Cooper's house, because, you know, he's a blue Koopa. Oh wait, no, it's not. Never mind, it's the chillest Koopa in the world's house. My mistake. We got some ball bombs. So ball bombs are basically slaves in Mario World. I don't know why. I think if you're gonna have a slave, you wouldn't want them able to blow themselves up at any time. It was probably something I should have said. Anyways, we'll just pretend that didn't happen. But yeah, they're pretty much slaves because they're being worked by the Koopas. So let's stop by the item shop. So I'm gonna get a Fire Flower to replace the one we lost. And that's pretty much all of our money gone. And that'll have to make do until we get to the Koopa Bros Fortress. Or at least until we get back. So we have to throw something out. I'm just gonna throw out the Dried Shroom. So Dried Shroom is like a joke item, it just heals 1. It's actually needed for a couple of side quests, I recall. So you might want to get one, but you can actually buy one later on, so there's no reason to hold on to it. And I cannot remember what the point of this is. Ugh, it's bothering me. Whatever. So we're gonna make our way backtracking a bit, because there is a star piece we can get. And also levels are good. So because of that heart spitting out thing, we're just gonna play these guys over, because we can heal up when we come back. So he has two moves. Power Shell is basically a fire flower, but only for enemies on the ground. I think it does 3. It's really good, but there's a lot of flying enemies in this game. Shell Toss just works exactly like Hammer. Hits the front thing and from the side, so... Literally, why can't I block this? I'm pressing A. Did I forget which button it was? Did they tighten the timing or something? I don't know. Oh, and of course Cooper can't do anything because that enemy's flying. I'm actually going to switch back into Mario. We're going to be using him for most of this run. God, I cannot block anything. I've been nailing the normal action commands with the defense ones, I just can't. Yeah, so this is where the item was. Let's switch back to Cooper here. Get it. Dum-de-dum. That's the kind of boring part over, for the most part, which is this road. Actually, there's another boring part in line, which is healing up on this guy. So I need to heal 5. This guy's so nice, he just gives you so much love for running around in circles. I think one of these gives you something if you hammer them. Maybe I'm wrong. Anyways, we crossed this ramshackle bridge, and we're on our way to Cooper's Fortress. So I think that cross is new, or maybe not. Whoa, whoa, what happened there? I clearly just went straight through that guy. Okay. Anyway, so this battle looks like a pain in the ass, so I'm gonna use Power Shell, which will knock out both those Goombas if I do it right. Never mind, it only does 1 to an enemy. Or 2, sorry, which is less than I would think, but whatever. These guys attack really fast, which is why I had so much trouble with them, and I still can't block anything. So Cooper is bad against these guys, so I'm gonna switch back to Goombaro. Okay. This is horrible. I'm so bad. Alright, so we are 2 star points away from leveling up, which is annoying. We do get a flower point back, which is nice because we used our flower points for the Power Shell. So this item here is amazing, but we have to get it with Cooper because I'm an idiot and forgot. Let's kill this guy first. Oh, so there are fuzzies. So normally you don't see fuzzies outside of that one battle, but we do have a fuzzy here. And because of the flying Koopa, I'm gonna use a fire flower here. Alright, I'm gonna tattle on the flying one. I don't see why Goombario can't just like tell me this beforehand. Just like, hey, we might remember those guys we fought in the last battle where one of them had 3 HP. Fire flower actually penetrates a lot of defenses, by the way. Okay, so I actually managed that guard, which is nice. Me managing a guard, you don't see that anymore. These guys are really annoying because they don't fall until you're all the way through your attacks. Their defense actually stays up, making them not substantially harder, but more annoying than normal Koopas. They require 3 rounds to beat. So we leveled up. I'm gonna upgrade BP. and throw on that HP plus badge. Although maybe instead of the HP plus, let's see what we got. Let's see, 3 more VP, which doubles our existing VP. So you could use Close Call and pay off for Dizzy Attack. Dizzy Attack, I believe, is a special move. I think. So we don't want to waste our SP on that. We already have Power Jump and Hammer Throw equipped, which are both good. Although we could remove Power Jump now that we have Hammer Throw. I think they do basically the same thing. Oh no, wait, Hammer Throw is less. You know what? Let's do it. Let's take off Power Jump. Throw on this and Close Call. Wait, no, there's no sense in equipping HP Plus and Close Call. So let's remove Hammer Throw. We can just run away from those flying spiky Goombas, right? This way we can throw payoff on us, so we can start getting more money. By the way, this is how you get this. I was just being stupid before. This is a Thunder Bolt, which does 5 damage to one enemy, which is really good. That's a lot of damage. More than anything else can do at this point, or at least more than anything Mario can do. Let's swap back to Goombaro because we're fighting Koopas, and Koopa vs. Koopa is bad. And I'm bad. So you can't actually guard first strikes, I'm just not pretty good at this game. We're all out of items. This could be a problem. This could be a problem. I'm gonna power jump these fuzzies to get them out of the picture fast. I think they have 3 HP. They can heal, so I really don't want to whittle them down. This will knock him down and then he'll fall on his back. So he won't be able to attack. Fuzzies are really hard to block. You see they have like a really delayed attack. And there's no like visual indicator unless you're really clever about it. I am really bad. I'm sorry, everyone watching this. Maybe I'll get better, maybe, but for now, I'm bad. Alright, so this guy is screwed and we won the battle. We used almost all of our flower points, but we do have several items that heal it, although we did take a lot of damage as well. So I am definitely hoping for some heals soon. And hopefully not another Hammer Bro battle where I take 10 damage in a single hit. Gives us a POW block, which is honestly amazing. I'm going to drop it and then use the... So the way dropping items work is they just fall on the ground, but then you can use another item while you're waiting to pick it up. That's really helpful. Invisible block and a fire flower. We're actually going to do the same thing with this, because we do want both effects. Getting some graphical glitches here. Don't mind that. So attack items are like the best thing in the world in this game, which is why I'm holding on to so many of them. We're going to be fighting a lot of Koopas, like here. I only have 7 HP. Do I want to fight these guys? Well, we'll only be taking the 1 hit from the Spike Goomba. So I think we can fight. Just we'll be able to kill this fuzzy before it does anything. Please, please let me block this. Oh my god. Why is my timing just so absolutely garbage? I have to heal. So at this point you start really seeing that the 5 HP from a mushroom is like not worth it at all in this run. Because enemies do like 4 HP in a single hit. I literally don't know what I'm supposed to be doing. Okay, so if I don't manage to get 2 action commands here, I have to nail this hammer or this guy is literally gonna kill me. Boom, nice. And Mario is not looking too hot. He's almost dead. So now we can take one more hit from a Spike Goomba, which is, you know, good stuff. I'm actually going to dodge these enemies because I think there's a health block up here. I think. Yeah, so we can go back to that guy. Now that we healed, we can get some experience. By the way, that's that cracked wall. You can blow that up with a later part. Exciting stuff. And there's a flying spiky Goomba who we cannot hurt. Is it worth using a fire flower on this? I'd say so. I think I've managed one successful block. Actually, two successful blocks this entire game. I don't know if I made the block timing harder or I became really terrible at this game. Yeah, not really sure. Get some health, get some flower points. Not that it matters. So the coins that drop from battle, you actually get none normally. It's just the ones that shoot out of enemies afterwards. So all of the increased ones from the money badge we have will be represented there. This is the first dungeon, Koopa Bros Fortress. It's pretty imposing. Yeah. There he is. He's pretty surprised that I'm already here. I like that they just have like an unlocked front door. This dungeon is really cool. It has a lot of things going on. A lot of side areas. They got this water feature thing. Like these Koopas are just like floating in the water in their shells. I don't know if they're sleeping or what. It's kind of unclear. Okay, so this introduces a new enemy, which is Ball Bombs. I'm going to tattle them because I do not remember how much health they have at all. Because their health is actually really important. Great. Okay, that I can deal with. They do 2 damage, which is... Oh, and they get mad after they attack you in this. Okay. Okay, why can't I do anything? I'm gonna have to change to Cooper here, because I'm bad at this game. So once Ball Bombs are glowing red like that, they explode after one more. Okay, so I actually blocked that. However, I blocked it and it did 4. So I think that means they do 6. That's good to keep in mind. I think I already have to heal. This is pretty good. Yeah! They're kidding about making the game larger with this mod. So I'm gonna avoid this guy. Ball Bombs are a huge pain in the ass due to their exploding. So this green guy has the genius idea to lock a key in a jail cell. I don't see why. Like, how did he close this? Like, this guy. How did he close that gate? Okay, so we got pretty much the exact same battle here. What I'm gonna do, actually, is you see, I'll jump on this guy. Get him smoking. And I can't use power cell, so I just shot myself in the foot. So this might be a death here. I have to use a sleeper shoot. I have to. Oh, and the Ball Bomb survived, which means I am dead. Unless I block the Ball Bomb. There I go. Alright, so that's Paper Mario. I just literally died in Koopa Bros Fortress to the second battle. and you'll see it brings you all the way back to the start menu. And we're out here now. So I think we need to grind up a bit. We could probably fight that first guy again. For the YouTube video, I'll skip ahead a bit. Alright, all done grinding. Back to work. I bought a bunch of items as well. A bunch of fire flowers, nothing too special. I ended up upgrading flower points so I can use more specials. Oh, he doesn't respawn. Okay, good. So just dodge these bombs here. These guys are really easy to dodge because they just move towards you at a consistent speed that's slower than you. See this cutscene again. I'm actually going to try to skip this Koopa if I can, because we kind of grinded in advance. And I'd rather not fight bombs if I can avoid it. This guy's in jail, but apparently he's not because it's open. And we can actually take advantage of that. We can get into his jail as well. Oh, yep. This is the power bounce. So this is something that's kind of made this game famous. The power bounce, I'm just going to open it up so you can look at it, is anytime now. It is a... Oh, okay. So I think this was 3 BP in the original, but they changed to 4 in this version. It's 4 BP, which is huge. I would have to equip both Hammer Throw and HP Plus, or HP Plus and Coast Call, to get it. And basically what it does is it lets you bounce on an enemy for an arbitrary amount of time, just repeatedly bouncing, doing more and more damage, and the action command frame gets smaller each time. So you can quick kill bosses with that, and it's a big part of the low HP runs of this game to use that badge to your advantage. But for this one, I'm not going to be using it, I don't think. I am just not good enough. So maybe noticing that there's like a gap under this stairs. That'll come up, you'll see. Also, by the way, enemies don't normally drop keys. It's not a... Or maybe he does drop a key. Maybe I'm just being dumb. Hello? This is why I bought the fire flower, because this will make short work of this encounter. Those bombs would do a lot of damage to me otherwise. Oh, they only do 1 experience. So I guess I'm a bit over leveled here. 1 is the least experience you can get from an enemy. You see, I only got 1 from each of those. So the game currently considers me over leveled. Yeah, I didn't have to fight that guy. Which is why I'm getting so little experience. Normally you don't want to be over leveled because it's kind of a waste of potential experience points. But here we kind of just have to do it to live. And also we have to restock my HP anyway, so... Alright, so we got this cool stairs on a chain thing going on. Seems like an extreme danger to anyone working in here. Can't remember. Do I go this way? I think you do go this way. This part is really hard. This took me so many tries as a kid. You have to beat a whole pile of enemies in here. Get out. In fact, I think they added an extra enemy into this version. So, we'll see how this goes. Again, I'm killing the Goombas earlier. Normally you don't do this in a normal playthrough of the game. But because they just do so much damage, I have to resort to that. And I am still bad at blocking. Yeah, so when I was young, I was too dumb to figure out that you have to kind of space out the jumps, keep them all down at once. You see, now they can't do anything. That's just, you know, how to fight these guys. And also, when I was younger, whenever I played an RPG, I just ran away from literally everything. So I was like, oh, I'll have more HP for later if I do this. It's true, but you don't level up at all. Got some star points. That guy. Oh, skill. Pure skill. So that guy's about ready to explode now, but we can set him off with a hammer so we don't even have to deal with him. That's funny. So normally the enemy that you fight in the overworld will be the one that you first strike. But I think because this is a mod, that looks differently. For whatever reason. Oh. So I guess they changed up the pattern of enemies in this room to look like that, and as a result, you end up first striking something that you don't expect to. We're actually getting a good amount of experience here, despite these guys only giving one just because there's so many enemies. So we should actually maybe level up by the end of the fortress. Or at least on the boss. This is the most filled with enemies part of the fortress there is, so... That's him dead. Next up is just a normal cooldown. We did get the first strike, which is good. So we can actually knock all three of these guys down. Yeah. This has become very quickly a game of damage mitigation, as opposed to beating things quickly. So what we can do is we can kill this guy. Oh shoot. Never mind! We can not kill this guy. Actually, I should have attacked someone else. Whoops. So we'll have to leave that guy down and just take an extra turn on that battle because of that mistake. I like that they're wearing shades. When I was little, I always thought the shades were their eyes, and I was like, holy cow, that's really scary. They have, like, dark eyes that are, like, spiked. No, they're just wearing sunglasses. In fact, with the high-res textures, you can see their normal eyes behind the shades. They're just, you know, styling. That's how you know a Koopa is evil, if he's wearing sunglasses. Go figure it. Alright, so that's the first room. I think there's another room after this. I think. Oh, nice. So he drops a mushroom. By the way, these doors, I don't know how these work. Is the room we're in moving, or are the doors like portals in space-time that can just move up and down? I don't know. Oh, so these are fire bars, which are a hazard from Mario Bros. 1, except these are moving sideways. These do 1 damage to them, to you if you hit them, although that might have been modded to do more. And you just have to jump. Oh, was it only the one room? Am I misremembering this area? Why did I have so much trouble with that as a kid? Yeah, and the enemies don't even respawn. Okay. Good shit. So we can go through here now. I can't remember what's in here. Oh, right, yeah. So, here we see the Bob-omb cell because they're prisoners. We have to save them. Even though apparently they are being worked, they're also prisoners. So I guess they, like I said, are literally slaves. We gotta free them because Bob-ombs are good, and while some of them are evil, and I guess you'd call them race traitors, we gotta free the good ones. They're in there. So this guy is hammering up a storm here because he's a ninja. He's just, you know, improving the tiling on the floor. Because, you know, best repairs are done with your own hands, right? He definitely wasn't working on anything nefarious. So here... we arrive at this area. So there's a ballable wall there, so I'm going to have to remember to come back to that. And I think you can get something here. Oh, save block. So we've actually made progress, which is excellent. Work our way upwards. Can't remember if there's enemies in this room or not. I think they appear later. Yeah, we could go through here, but what the game actually wants you to do is hit this block. Because it's a trap, of course. And you fall like paper. Because you can't take fall damage in this world. He's like, yeah, I did it! I dropped them into the jail cell, which is right here. And they're so sharp that they cut through stone flooring. This is Bombette. You can tell she's a girl because she's pink and her key is a heart. Yeah. Yeah, so she is the most rebellious Bob-omb. She exploded next to a Koopa, and they locked her in here. She wants to start a Bob-omb rebellion. She wants us to help her get out, become a super team, and she's our new partner. So Bombette is actually really useful, I think. least I seem to remember her being useful. She has a bomb attack, which does a ton of damage, but for a good amount of FP, which is really nice as I kind of get into jail-free thing. Her specialty is exploding, and she's like, hey, I can blow up this wall. So you just get her to blow it up. And there it goes. And she's like, see, that's what I can do. Now you can help me escape. But then she's like, oh, well, I guess I could have just blown this up. She's a bit of an airhead. These are her bomb friends, by the way. We'll be seeing them again later in the game for a side quest. But for now, we can just move on. And there's an ambush! Exploding is prohibited inside the fortress except in emergencies. So it's a fight, so we get the trial bombette. And I can't... Oh, oh god! So that green guy in the back is a clubber, who is normally not fought until chapter 3 of this game. So this is gonna be fun. I'm just gonna use a fire flower because I don't want to have to deal with that. There's a blow up with the bomb bombs right away. So bombette has a thing where you just hold A down until the thing lights up. And you'd think this is an explosion, but really it's just a little ram thing. That's exactly like Cooper's attack. 6, okay, that's a lot. Because there's a health block here, I'm actually going to try Bombette's bomb, see how much damage it does. Because I actually can't remember. So it's 4 FP. So because we increased FP, we can do it twice, and it just doesn't match everything. 5! That's really good. 5 damage is excellent at this point in the game. So that's why she's so useful. I don't see why they give you health here, because you can just go back here and heal. In fact, the only health block in the fortress is locked in jail because it was helping Mario, so they locked it up. It's a prisoner, that little heart inside. And we got it, and it healed us. Yeah. Great stuff. So, was the key door up here? Yes. So at this point we could backtrack and get a whole bunch of stuff from outside. But I think we're okay without. We will, however, blow this up. Because I think there's a badge here. Wrong button. Alright, open sesame. And there's a treasure chest. Just sitting out here by the boat. So refund gives you a refund in coins when you use an item in battle. We're going to be using a lot of items in this run, so I almost think this is a good idea. And I say almost, like I'm not really sure. How much BP is it? If it's 1, we'll equip it. Yeah, it's 1. So let's swap off close call because, you know, that never works. It's not something you want to rely on. Either coins or... Can't really use coins. So now we can make some more progress. So we can actually backtrack here to the previous room and get that key from earlier. Including, I think, some other things. So we can get this key. Which we have to get, I think. Do I want to use a fire flower here? It's our last one. I think because we're going to have to go back past the healing block, I feel like we can get away with not using it. So Bombette is only really useful in battle if you can use her bomb. Because we don't have much FP, we're not going to be using it too much, so I'll probably switch off her after this battle. Finally kept her out because we're going to need her to open that thing. That thingamajig. So I switched because Mario can block the bomb safely. So she'll take out the one in front and then Mario can blow it up with the hammer. Bombs are quite easy to deal with. They're basically just very slightly stronger normal Goombas. But the issue is their ability to explode, and you have to use the hammer to detonate them. Otherwise, you take damage or the partner takes damage. So if there's a strong enemy in front of it, you just can't hook. That's why I have the fire flowers. I just took almost no damage there. Nice. We can use old Bombette to blow this up. There's also another one we could blow up, but if you recall, we could just slip into that one from the side, so we didn't actually need to blow up that wall. I'm gonna save again. Can't be too safe. Set a save block. I think we need Bombette this downstairs, so I'm gonna keep her out. Oh, she's so cute. Look at those little feet. My favorite partner in all of the Paper Mario games, well, really tied for favorite, but one of my favorites is the Bob-omb from the second game, who's like this salty pirate captain guy. Ow! Yeah, that guy just totally nailed me from off screen. So because we didn't get first strike here, we're actually in a bit of a tough position. Because we're not going to be able to stop that bomb from exploding. Oh wait, yeah we are. Because Bob-ombs, when they're glowing like that, they die in one hit no matter what their health is. Really nice. So I can blow these guys up completely safely with a hammer. They'll just detonate itself. I kind of wish Bombette could enter that kind of state in battle. Like, she takes a hit, or sometimes when she attacks an enemy, she'd like amp herself up, but you can use the bomb for free or something. That would be cool. Alright, so we got the key from earlier, so we can progress through here. And now we get into this puzzle room. So here is, it's actually a room we've already been in. You can see the blown up wall on the bottom. With these Cooper to hit these switches, and that causes this thing to happen. And you just need to do this repeatedly. So the red switches can be hit multiple times, which is why they're red. The blue ones are one time and just kind of disappear from existence after you hit them. I really don't understand why they have this in the fortress. Like, what does this add to mobility at all? Why keep the switches right there, you know? It's just... I've switched to Goombaria there. Okay, so those are going to be a huge pain to defeat. So, you know, maybe... We're going to take a bomb hit pretty much for sure if we don't. Oh, this is tricky. Can I just take 2 bomb hits? It's 6 apiece. I feel like here we have to use an item just because the Bob-ombs are way in the back. So that red thing is the reflex, so we get 6 points back for using an item. We could have also used the cow block, and that would have knocked down both Koopas. However, it wouldn't have killed the bombs. But we could have killed them both with a power shell afterwards. We can save that for another time, so I guess keeping Cooper out might be a good idea here. Yeah, switching a party member can be done by either Mario or the party member, but it will take up their turn, so you kind of have to predict who you're going to need a bit. There's a one-time switch, it's just going to drop these stairs. And that'll drop into one of the first rooms in the dungeon, actually, so we can revisit it. There's a lot of kind of looped progression in this area, which is why I like it so much. The dungeons are just overall really well done in this. No, that's not what I want to do. You do need Bombette here. I don't see why they made you have Bombette for this, because you can only get to here if you have Bombette. I guess I just wanted you to do something. So that's the key that they locked up like forever ago. Wait, hang on. You see there's a graphical glitch there, the cracks are still in the wall. I guess usually they don't program cracks to be on both sides of the wall. And maybe it's just showing because of the emulator. So, like I said, we're going to try to keep Cooper out here in case we get a Bob-ombs in the back situation again. So there's an enemy here. However, these sleeping Koopas, brought back, they were actually just napping in that water. Which is weird because you never see a Koopa do that anywhere else. This game, they just, like, even in the Koopa Village, they don't sleep in the water, they have like chairs. So you can just dodge them like that, you don't have to fight it. So our XP is 37, so we're a long way from leveling up. So this is pretty much what we're going to be at for fighting the Koopa Bros. Can we go in there? Can't remember. Okay, so that's a Hammer Charge badge. So we do want that. Fight this guy for it. Oh! Yeah. Okay, so what we want to do here is probably take him out one by one. So Cooper can also disable the ball bombs without taking damage because of his shell. I mean, once they're ready to explode. So we can take out one of them right off the bat like that. And then we don't have to worry about him. So he didn't actually start getting ready to explode, which is honestly bad. It means we're gonna have to attack this guy this round, because otherwise, it's honestly bad because that means we can't knock the Paratrooper down this round. So we're probably gonna take extra damage here. Or not, because I'm a pro. I realize there's no point in actually commanding these guys because they... Oh, what? He doesn't get knocked down. Never mind, I am an idiot. I'm a fool. Luckily I didn't take any damage for my stupidity. That's him down. So Smash Charge. So charging is actually pretty useful in this game, but the problem is it takes a badge slot. I think it's only one. So we can swap it out for refund. Yeah, it is only one. So this doubles the strength of the hammer. Better than refund. Oh, you can save your turn for later. It only costs 1 FP, which is basically nothing. Okay, so this part is a kind of mini-game part, because as you can see, there were cannons there. And they're going to start firing at us. And this is a big part of why you need the Smash Charge, because these guys have a lot of defense. And those bullets are going to do a lot of damage. Fruit! Okay, so I think these guys only have 2 HP. Yeah. And I think I can hit them with Cooper. They aren't going to do that. So I could grind here. I think there's a hard block right down there, but it's not worth getting all that trouble. Oh, there's not a hard block right there. That's gonna be a problem. I'm pretty sure this rock wasn't here in the original. Like, fairly sure. Maybe I want Bombette out, actually. Yeah. I'll switch to Bombette. No, Cooper's better. Cooper's better. So here you kind of have to dodge them, but they go so fast. I'm gonna use a mushroom just so I don't get destroyed. They just go too fast. Oh! Ow. So again, they're really easy to defeat, but the damage you take is just so much. Just gotta avoid the first strike. This would be a great time to have the chill out badge that I foolishly didn't buy earlier. I might actually die here. Yeah, so chill out badge means you can't take first strike, so all of those would just become normal combat, and I could wipe them all out at once. One nice thing about these guys is that they kill themselves when they attack. Now I'm almost dead. I'm probably gonna actually die here. There's a save point right there, so I'm not too worried. Really is annoying. It's not worth using another mushroom. It's heals! Yes! Thank you. So now I can survive with one more bit. Ow. It's so fast! hit by one more person. You know what? Screw it. Let's use the mushroom. Oh wait. Now I can take one more battle. Oh, we can stop here. Okay, so I just wasted that mushroom. No biggie. It may look like there's 3 enemies here, but there's actually only one group. Of course, you do nothing. Oh god, there's a clubber! This fight could easily become a nightmare. So Pow Block will penetrate their defenses, and they have a lot. I think they have 2, so Cooper will only do 1 damage to this. And they shoot 1 bullet bill per round. They don't actually make direct attacks on their own. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna be hammer throwing this clubber to kind of work on him while these guys get worked on. Although now my he's out of balance. Are they dead? Are they dead? Oh. Oh, that guy's dead though. Nice. So the only way I can kill these guys now is with another power shell, I think. So I'm gonna need more FP. I think one more place a little bit.